2. Check.
Mommy fed, mommy know that she the shit. Mommy fresh, mommy know that she the best. Oh yes, mommy show what she got. Mommy know that she hot. Mommy always on fleek. Mommy know who she be. See, I'm knee deep in quicksand.
Takes.
Time I let her in.
Legs.
And she invites herself over.
She invites herself over.
When she stands in front of me.
And she begs.
But she got that shit I like.
And with that, we're back. What, Mr. D's here?
No, there's like 5 more minutes.
It's alright, we got enough time. We can fit a whole episode of Tigs in 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes, because and we'll just cut it just like.
Yeah, 5 minute Tigs in the house.
You're used to that, where it just cuts. Why is this? Can this thing move to your face?
Because you went run to me, that's why. You see what I'm saying? Soon, give it a few seconds.
It's still on my face. Bro.
Wait, let me help it. It's fine.
Yeah, but anyway, you're not blurred. You're still hungry.
Yeah. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's another episode of your favorite podcast from the Gully, for the Gully, by the Gully. It's not for the Gully, it's for everyone. But yeah, we're back. It's your boy, his name. It's your boy, my name. Another episode of Everyday Gents. We're gonna get straight to it. We just had Heritage Day. Very recently to the recording of this episode.
Should have worn heritage clothing. Well, you got yours.
This is my question. What is colored heritage?
Let me tune you. So last week Sunday I've had a church, right? And I don't know if I got the video. Maybe I don't know. I won't put it even if I do have the video. So I went to church and everybody was dressed up in their heritage clothing, right? But this is when I knew this is colored heritage, right? Everybody was dressed up in their heritage clothing, the Indians wearing their saris and whatever, the different cultures and all. But there was these 2 cherries, bro. They came to church, rollers in the air, gowns, you know what I mean? And these bedroom slippers. I'm saying, yeah, that's the colored heritage.
But I don't know if that's colored heritage or default colored attire. Because isn't heritage what you've inherited? Isn't that what your heritage is?
Yeah, you've been, bro.
Okay, so this is my question.
Yeah.
Colored people are mixed race.
Yeah.
So we come from a mixture of races. So a lot of colored people, I see them wearing like Zulu attire and stuff like that to represent the affiliation from that side of the mixture. How come nobody's wearing like European outfits and
like Scottish kilts and all?
Or whoever colonized us? Why don't people wear that as proudly? Is it because that part has come from what is known to be the oppressors, and now we wear the oppressed heritage in solidarity with them, or do we just like the glee better?
So maybe it's just not lacquer. Yeah, maybe those things are just not lacquer, bro. It's not lacquer to be walking around looking like a leprechaun. You know what I mean? Not lacquer, bro. Who wants to do that? I'd rather walk around looking like a chief king of somewhere. You know what I mean, bro?
Understood.
So,
for those who are wondering, this is juice. This is 100% juice.
And this is Red Bull.
But can I move? Oh, you go and see. The juice is behind him. There's it there. Yeah, so I wanted to just get a grasp of that, because even on Heritage Day, I see like some like even white people, they wanna like show their affiliation or their solidarity with the heritage of the land of South Africa, which is the black people. So you'll see them wearing Xhosa outfits or Zulu outfits, stuff like that. What is a white person's heritage outfit?
Leprechaun clothing.
No, bro, you're focusing on one place in Europe.
No, but there's different ones. You know the Scottish kilts thing there with that, I don't know, whatever you call that ball sack thing they wear on their side.
It's a bagpipe.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Those type of things, bro. And then what else? Viking, you know this. But again, now those Viking clothing.
I don't think any Vikings colonized South Africa, my bro.
But I mean, if they coming from
There
there,
was no island that came from.
hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but because
We got hit by Van Riebeck and the boys.
for example, my heritage, right? My surname is Griffiths, right?
Yeah.
That's Irish. You know what I
Alright.
mean? Irish never necessarily colonized South Africa, but I have an Irish heritage. you know
No,
what I'm
well, okay,
trying to
look,
say?
the Europeans colonized here, right? So in Europe, they were all, just not swearing if I say this, they were all busy. Let me just say they were busy with each other and marrying
Yeah.
each other, whoever
Yeah.
they made try and all that. That's how maybe the Griffiths surname got carried over to the Owsworth, then now on the ships to come colonize us. Maybe. I don't know where my surname comes from. It's somewhere in Europe, but I don't know. But
Yeah, but it was lucky to see Broody, and for me that's heritage because you know when we were growing up, when we were younger, I think this is our Mr. D order.
the food's here.
Let's check. No, we're almost there.
Almost there. I finished your story.
Yeah, so when we were younger, bro, you know, like we used to always see the cherries walking with their nights, 3 o'clock, especially like in there's the order. There's the Mr. D
We'll be right back
order.
after this commercial break.
Yes.
We're back. We've eaten.
Why are you banging your chest?
Why
Why are you banging your chest?
The soul fire is coming out.
That is the most unique mic check I've ever seen. Oh, guys, we came back.
I'm not gonna lie, we forgot what we were talking.
No, it's my heritage day.
No, but we got new topics now.
Yo, that soul fire was something else, bro.
It's nothing but chili powder and vinegar, bro.
You
They're
think
lying
so?
Bro, what soul fire sauce did to people of color in this country? It's up there with apartheid. The way it's impacted lives. Soul fire sauce has changed lives for the better these days, bro.
It's become our heritage.
Someone
as a
should dress up
country.
as a soul fire sauce.
What the, bro? Huh?
People when I think we're drinking alcohol.
Bro, but let's be honest, right? I know we're gonna change the topic, but I just wanna say this. Alcohol. You know we got different heritages in South Africa. Indians wear this, but alcohol is the one heritage that we share as a nation, bro. Every person in South Africa. You know we were watching this thing talking about lockdown time and all that.
Yeah.
The most looted item in looting time, bro, was alcohol, dog.
Because the people are tired of the pine tops, bro.
The most looted item. I wish there was loot statistics, like, you know, you could see.
Of the match analyst.
You know what I mean? What was the most looted thing, bro? I think alcohol is on top of the list. People are willing
Out
to
of the
pay
alcohol, what you think the most alcohol looted was?
18, bro.
Smirnoff.
Because it was the cheapest.
No, well, if you're looting, everything's cheap.
What do you think was looted more, alcohol or cigarettes?
TVs.
TVs.
TVs and fridges. Wasn't there like a shack they found like 9 fridges in?
Bro, they found what's this other shop that sells expensive like furniture? They found
Bradlow's. I don't know
not Bradlow's.
what
What is it? What Crofton and Everest or something like that.
Hey, talking big
They
words for me.
found a little chair or a couch from there. Now, bro, let's be honest. You're living in a shack. There is free advertising. Obviously, you're not going to be able to afford that from Crofton and Everest, bro. But you got that big, and you're sitting outside, bro. The cat on the sky was. There's a chair. It's like, bro, people don't think, bro. Yo.
Hey. And with that, we can use a topic change. Yo, but now I feel like we're laughing too much for how serious this next topic's going to be.
You know what? We're laughing because we're trying to go. It's
It's only burning in your mouth. So far, it's also lights work. But anyway. I even feel uncomfortable bringing this topic up now. But I'm just going to say it. I was watching on social media. I think it was like day before yesterday. Scrolling through the feed. And this clip came up of Trevor Noah. You're talking about some statistic about how men want more sex or they feel like they're not getting enough sex and stuff like that. And then it brought up an interesting point, which I feel is something that's not discussed often enough. Do men, especially in this day and age, excuse me, we're burping same time. Do men in this day and age confuse sex with intimacy?
What's the difference? I'm speaking for all men that confuse sex with intimacy. What's the difference? Because, bro, for me, intimacy doesn't need to include sex.
Yeah.
The better question is, do most men confuse sex with making love? There you go.
No, you took a left off the freeway there. Wait, we'll come to that though. We'll come to that. Shouldn't all sex be making love? We'll get to that. I'm talking about intimacy. There's a difference between intimacy and being physical with someone, having sex with someone.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, in some times, intimacy doesn't need to include sex.
Yeah, but now, do men not know the difference?
I mean, I know the difference. I don't know about most men.
I think there's a shortage of understanding with most of the brothers.
You know what? Honestly speaking, let's be real. As O's, bro, are we going to sit around the table talking about intimacy or talking about sex?
And that's where the problem is. O's are not comfortable sharing the fact that they need intimacy around other O's. They'd rather say, I want to smash her.
Yeah, why
or
would you
I'm
do
done.
that?
But that's just a bro.
Because it's bordering on gay, bro. Like, we think about it, bro. We never came here to talk about intimacy and all that.
I'm so glad you said that.
Bro.
I'm so glad you said that.
It's like, you know what I mean? It's like...
Okay, I got many questions. First of all,
Yeah.
the fact that we're bred to believe that showing that we need intimacy makes us gay or makes us something that's shunned upon in like standard male society. I think it's wrong, bro. To say, well, hey, maybe don't even go tell those Owens, I just need to be held. You know what I'm saying? Don't go tell Owens. Don't tell Owens, that's one. Don't hit them with that one.
Except people are losing their lives over that. Let's not laugh about that, bro.
No, bro, it's funny sometimes.
Some people, yeah.
But what I'm saying,
Yeah.
there's a way, bro, because society has shunned the O's showing that side. Because regardless of whether we go say it or not, we still as humans need it. You need that, bro.
But you really put it on society, though? 'Cause,
yes.
okay, let's be practical now, right? You're having a bride. Okay?
All right.
There's a group of brides, yeah.
Okay, wait. You finish whatever you're gonna say. I'm gonna say how come. I already know how come is But carry on.
What?
Whatever you're about to say, I'm gonna say about how come.
Okay. So you're having a bride,
Yeah.
right? There's all the O's in. But let's say there's no cherries. Because O's tend to get soft when there's cherries around, right? So there's no cherries, it's just the brides, you're having a bride.
Pause.
Yes. Are you really gonna start talking about, we were intimate, bro, we sat together reading a book, she put her arm around me, she gave me a nice little rub on my shoulder. Like, come on, dog, who's interested in that, bro? You know what I mean?
But adversely, what's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that if you're doing that with your partner. As a matter of fact, I think that's, good. This is the thing. Women like that because they're emotional beings, and intimacy's got to deal with emotion. But you're talking to masculine men, now. And society didn't make us masculine. Masculinity made us masculine. You know what I mean? So you can't be
Kazi,
too
this
much
is bordering on what the
intimacy.
people call toxic masculinity, where you're so firm in your masculine side that you're afraid to let your emotions show.
Yeah, but I'm just saying there's no need. Look, I get what you're saying. You need to let your emotion, but there's no need to do that when you're having a bride with the O's. O's never
I'm
leave
not saying
their
you,
house.
I'm not
O's-
saying you must leave a posy to go to the bride stand bringing beers and bringing meat and my feelings.
She was rubbing my thigh and all that. Maybe come
What
on,
I'm saying
bro.
is, should it arise, it shouldn't be looked at like, because I know if we had to park for a bride and one of those that to come talking about, hey, Owens, last night, after her and I spoke, I cried, and then she held. I know there's a few of us looking at each other while the man's tuning, like,
Okay, let's be honest. Me and you, we've been brides for many years. We've never, ever spoke on that level, bro. You know what I mean?
Maybe we've been confusing intimacy.
But I mean, look, this is what I think O's do. They remix it. As much as they want to talk about it, you will filter the way you put it out to the next.
Because you're
bro.
too scared to give it how it like the normal way it is. You're too scared because you know society is deemed that the O's are gonna laugh at me.
Okay, I don't feel like you're too scared. Let's put it like this. You see, if you're explaining to a child something,
Yeah, right.
you're gonna filter it out. Not that you're scared, but because it's appropriate to explain it in that way to.
But you're failing yourself. Why is it inappropriate to be transparent?
Because
with the O's?
because of
Especially
the level
O's.
because of the level of understanding and the level of reception. You can't
Are
explain
you
it.
telling me none of the O's? Like there's nobody that's gonna relate because none of the O's have been through that. Obviously, there's gonna be O's that's gonna be eggs. I know what I was talking about.
But bro, this is what I'm saying. If a O's coming to you, to have a bride, they want to come to the O's. They leaving that emotional side,
But what I'm saying is,
then
what's wrong
come
with
to
that being like part of the? I'm not saying the whole night must be. Except
But then go to AA or something
Yeah,
and do that, bro.
See, you part of the problem.
You know what I'm saying? Go to some group.
This is why
or
O's have
something,
no
bro.
release and they end up killing themselves or the cherry that frustrates them.
No.
This is why, because there's nowhere for the O's to go.
Okay, granted, right? I take that. But what I'm saying is, there's a way to speak about it, bro. Intimacy has
But
no
you acting like
place.
the O's must ask permission before we bring a topic up at the braai.
No, but I mean, there's a dog.
Owens, I know we're talking about the game, but hey, last night I wasn't feeling 200. Like now, is that how the O's must holler for you?
Hey, no, but I mean, dog. I don't know. For me personally,
You're gonna get upset with the
There's
next
a
man if he
different-
brings his feelings to the braai.
there's a way to address those things. Bro.
Nah.
First of all, I don't imagine you in a club. But imagine you playing a set, right?
And someone else will talk about their feelings.
Somebody comes to you. Exhale, bro. Why are you playing a set, bro? What you gonna do? You're gonna know. Exhale, bro. No, dog. You're not here for all of that, bro. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
but
trying to say.
that's different. That's a club. A braai is a gathering of the pros.
Pull on one side.
Why are you bullying? When you want to talk to all those, you want to, because one thing, you want to be able to talk about it comfortably amongst the pros, but also there's comfort in relatability. Maybe the next man would say, bro, I was going through that with my bro. Hey, this is what I done, bro. Now I'm feeling much better because I wasn't in a healthy space or whatever. But now you want to start ripping a man out.
Would you do that though? Let me ask you this. This is another good question. Would you do that? Or are all still comfortable to talk about their personal relationship problems with their partners to a group of friends? One friend I know you can trust, okay, cool, but to a group. Because what happens is, bro, sometimes even your own, with the way things are going in today's world, even your own circle of friends, you don't know who can use that information against you in the future. When they go somewhere else, let's say they came to the bride, right? And as much as everybody's friends, not everybody's as good as friends with the next person as the next person. You know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
So somebody who you being honest, you're talking about your your situation with your partner, everything to the guys. Maybe you're all got partners, so you're trying to bounce off ideas. Next thing, this all goes somewhere else that you're not there. He sees your partner with who you know to be a friend. He assumes, because he's not as close a friend to you as the next person, what he starts doing with his other group of friends, bringing up, say, that's why this old cherry is like it. You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah. And I hear you.
Yeah.
I think in that instance, reading the room is important. You need to know. Because no, but also, adversity, no one's just going to come share with O's they don't know. Or they're not comfortable with. Like if it's the O's, think of the O's we grew up with, bro. I'd happily, if that was the case, I'd happily come and say, oh, this is the story. Not now, if you come and show bras and your bras brought a bra, now I'm assuming they say, oh, and hey.
All the O's. Think about it nicely.
Yeah.
All. Yeah. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, no, I think you just need to read the room in that instance. But I feel like, we have to do better as pros for the pros. There has to be a healthy space where the host can say, Owens, I'm not hundreds today. And this is why I quit graphics. And plus, I had this thought that, maybe one day I'm end up doing something I regret with this cherry. And maybe I end up putting my hands on it. I need to leave that space. This is what's happening. O's don't talk, bro. O's hang themselves. They put their cherries through doors. All that, because everything's, I'm not giving excuses for it. But I'm saying these are the things that build up to that. And I think it's because of a confusion with intimacy and sex. I think it stems from that. That's one of the problems. Because think about it this way. When's the last time you thought to yourself, hey, that shit is like us, must have a bond with her? No. You look at a cherry, you think, I want to smash. And sometimes you're confusing. Maybe you don't even really want to smash. Maybe you just want to be in an intimate space with that cherry. You're attracted to her. You're attracted to her vibe, her spirit. You want to have an intimate moment with her. That could be you laying on her lap, laughing, talking about shit your dad as lighties.
Do you think just going out and having lunch is intimacy?
It can be, depending on the lunch. It can be.
What must it be? Oyster box. If it's McDonald's, it's not intimate. What do you mean depending on the lunch?
Just hanging out. You're just hanging out if you buy Mario.
Yeah, can you be intimate in Mario's? Bro?
You can. You can be intimate anyway.
If your granny's favorite DJ is playing.
No, man, you can have it. See, you're looking at the setting. It's more about who you're with. You can do it at Oyster Box. You can do it. You can be intimate at a picnic in your front yard. It depends on who you're with and the nature of like your interaction.
But here's my thing, bro. Honestly speaking, I think to answer your question, why O's think like they don't look at a cherry and say, I want to be intimate with this cherry. They look at a cherry and say, I want to smell. Well, there is cherries that you can do that. And for me, I'll be 100% honest with you, right? My baby mamas, both of them, when I looked at them, I said, I want to be intimate with these people. I didn't look at them in a way of, that's why they're my baby mamas, you know. I didn't look at them in a way of just smashing. But some people, I'm talking about cherries now, it's the way they present themselves. You don't see intimacy in them. You know what I mean? Because the way they present themselves.
That is also very true.
So,
Very true.
You know what I mean? And I don't know, maybe it's a God-given thing, but O's can just tell that. You know what I mean? When you look at a cherry, you don't even speak to her. You can just see her from across the room, and you can just automatically your mind already knows, okay, smash or pause. And then when you can see certain cherries, the way they carry themselves, the way they present themselves, maybe the crowd that they hang around,
Very true.
they are cherries that you can sense intimacy.
I'm hearing you.
So that's my.
But I feel like, okay, that's a good point. And that is actually a good answer. But I also feel like we need to come to a point to this where we're more comfortable being comfortable. It has to happen.
I think it also depends on where you're from, bro. Because I've been around certain people that are comfortable having those type of. Bro, I'll give you an example. For me, this is a bit, but maybe it's because of where I'm from. I find it a bit uncomfortable to hear that. But in the gym, I gym there in Westfield, right? And there's this guy, I don't know where he's from, but he's a colored O, right? But I don't like when O's are always in the gym talking about their personal things. Now, this guy he was always telling stories to the O's. Now, there's white people there, there's Indian people there, and, black people. It's multi-racial gym. And I feel a bit uncomfortable for colored people as a whole because I feel like this guy is representing.
Aren't all gyms multiracial gyms?
Yeah, but I'm saying, okay,
setting the mood.
Yeah, on an equal, you know.
All right.
For me, I'm trying to say you're representing a race now when you in this environment. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay, I understand.
And me, I'm a quiet O in the gym. I don't talk to no one. I greet those waka and I gym by myself. I'm quiet. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, if another O is continuously portraying an image, because this is how it is. People think all colored people are a certain way, like that. This is South Africa, right?
Is this thing loud enough? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And we know that that's not the case with everybody. But this O say, he always come there talking. Now, you can be a talkative O, that's fine. But he's talking about his personal home problems. One day and he talks loud, bruh. So you're talking about this other O that came on his wife's phone with a video call. And then, his wife rejected it. And he took the phone and he was asking her, oh, who you? And the O ended up saying, who is he? And he's like, yeah, me, I'm not dollar. He doesn't know me. Because another video came in asking him, okay, so what you going to do? He's like, no, I'm tracking his number. Now I'm thinking, is this O tuning the VAR or is he capping? Or what in terms of the tracking the O's number? But at the same time, bro, is it necessary for you to, you know what I mean? Is it necessary for you to do it? Because you're representing us, bro.
What if the old phone from his other phone?
He found about 20 other different numbers and that's how the O.
So you're taking all the numbers?
No. Oh, you mean the other O?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know, bro.
But
But
I was using his side phone to phone his side Cherry, who's this was
you know what he said? He said when he said he was using different phones to phone this O that was phoning his phone, right? So the O eventually ended
Took
up,
a lot of time on his hands.
bro. Except I can almost tell you the whole O's life story. I never ever spoke to the O, bro. The O
What if
fixes
he watches this podcast?
O fixes air cons and all that. Right? Because he overtunes. And I get uncomfortable because I'm like, dog, except, bro, come on, bro. You're chopping our flag, except, at the end of the day. And on top of that, he looks a little bit like a char slum. Oh, but he's a braino. Yeah. But anyway, that's what it is, right? So he tuned that. This ended up taking this call from a different number, and he asked the old laka, he tuned say, why you keep phoning my throat? Yeah. And the old tuned him know, say,
she wants to oh,
he tuned the hey, who you and the old tune his name, right? Yeah. She say, all right, laka, why you keep phoning my throat? This old tuned him, hey, no, you know, the number came up as unknown, so I just wanted to phone and see who it was.
A lot of times.
One time, that time, maybe a lot of time, but that time when he, you know, caught the old, that was at one time, right?
But wait. The old phone, did he FaceTime the throw?
He FaceTimed her, like, you know, to see who it was, because the number came up as unknown. So he wanted to do like a video call to see who it was, right?
Right, wait, I got a question.
Yeah.
So everybody watches takes. Say, have you ever gotten a missed call in your life and thought, let me FaceTime this number?
Negative.
But bro, now, I've never in my life even had that thought, bro.
But now, this is even worse now, because exactly what you're saying. This accepted that responsibility. Bro. He accepted it. I'm like, dog.
We can't do it.
The accepted it. And then he said, he said he couldn't DOS because now he's thinking about, I'm like, dog, the already ended the call. He's long gone. You know what I mean? It's over, bro. I'm like, bro.
That could be the biggest L of the year.
Dog.
Of 2023.
Dog.
What they ended the call, the ocean, alright, like a goodbye.
And then the end of the alright, they didn't listen to the was like saying, no flop, but like you could have just been honest when you know that time there. Now he's telling these other bras, right? I'm getting changed and everything, right? Now I'm thinking, okay, now how does the story end, right? Because you thought about it after the okay, then what did you do?
Yeah.
That's when I asked my right today, what did you do? I'm checking the O's number. I said, what? I said, wow, bro. Then the old guy's out the gym, right? And he now you know what happened, bro? There's other brainos that are coming in the gym. There's other big size braino. And you know when O's, I feel like they know him better than I do, right?
Yeah.
So they're like, yeah. And they're buying. Now he's coming out and shooting laka. I just shouldn't I carried on packing myself. I don't want to say laka to the O. I don't want to feel like I'm associated with this O and these stories and whatever, bro.
See,
I just started packing my stuff.
Bro.
I'm like, yo, bro. Hi, dog.
I think we can end the episode on check numbers, bro. Yo, guys, thank you for joining us. Make sure your number's not being checked. Always video call. Missed calls from numbers you don't know. That is the lesson to take away from this. And ask them politely to stop phoning your loved ones. Have a good day, guys.